Star, and this video is going to be top Once Upon a Time couples. I thought about doing, this isn't the original one I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about doing one of my Once Upon a Time ones, because I have a few top 10 Once Upon a Time based ones. And, go in the room. Go in there. Be quiet. I was thinking about doing top storylines, but I changed my mind because I need to rearrange those. There's a couple I want to switch around because when I was re-looking, I was like, I don't agree with this list. I need to change it a bit. At least the top, just a few of them I want to switch. And I want to switch around the top. I want to switch around the. Hold on. I want to switch around the which one the villains. I wanted to switch around a couple of the villains as well. I thought about doing I have like top 20 Once Upon a Time characters, which I thought about doing, but I changed my mind because that's a lot longer, and I just want to do this one. There's only 8 for this one, top 8 Once Upon a Time couples. So that's what I'm doing. And you guys might not agree with this list, just to let you know, because there's one couple that's really popular that I cannot stand. I can't really stand one person in that relationship anyways, which is Emma and Hook. So they will not be on this list, not even in honorable mentions, and not all my lists have honorable mentions, just a few that I didn't get to. But anyways, I can't stand Hook, and Emma in the later seasons I'm not a big fan of it really either, but it's Hook I really can't stand. He's like my least favorite character. So I'm definitely not gonna have them on this, you know. So let's begin. Okay, number 8, Snow and David. They're last because they're like one of the main couples in the show. It started with them, the very beginning was their wedding, and Regina announcing her curse. That was the very beginning. But they're not one of my favorites. They do love each other, and since the show is a lot about them and their daughter and her son, I had to add them, so I put them last. And later on, they do literally share a heart, so. Okay, I forgot to put, okay. Number 7, Henry and Ella. Or Cinderella, however, he usually just calls her Ella. Season 7, they're like a big deal, it's about 2 of them and their daughter. And, I thought I should add it because Henry, he was one of the main characters, and then in season 7 he gets married, falls in love, And a lot of people don't really like Henry and Ella. They prefer Henry and Violet or something, but Violet was more of a first love kind of thing, even though I did like them together. I thought they were kind of cute together. Honestly, I didn't see them lasting, because, I don't know, Henry wanted to travel the Enchanted Forest, and I think Violet kind of wanted to travel the real world. I don't know. But, I just thought Violet was more of a first love kind of thing. I thought Ella was the real deal, And I know some people ship him with Drizella, and I do like Drizella, I do. I like the actress. I watched her on Reign, which she ended up coming on here right after Reign ended. But I don't like Henry and Drizella as a couple, so Okay, number 6, Red and Dorothy. I really liked them together, and I wish they would have been on together more. You know, they were mostly on one episode, and I think they should have had them more, shown more of a storyline with them. Like, really, I really liked Red, and I think she should have been on more. You know, I think she was on 1 or 2. You know, she was on the first few seasons, and then she was on like 1 or 2 at the beginning of season 5 for the Camelot storyline. And then she was on like 1 episode for the Underworld storyline, which is her storyline with Dorothy. And I thought they were good together, and I think they should have showed them more. You know, because I like how it showed. You know, because it showed 2 lesbian couples, and Alice and Robin, I think should have showed more too. But with them, it kind of they both already knew that they were, you know, liked girls or whatever, and I, you know, because some people are like that, but then other people have to find out and come to terms with it on their own, you know, and that's like Red, you know, she didn't, you know, she was in love with Peter for a while, but then she's met Dorothy, and it was different, and she didn't understand it, and it confused her. She didn't know why she was having these feelings for this woman, and she was confused, you know. And it was actually Snow that realized something was going on, and she figured out that Red was falling for Dorothy, and Snow told her, you know, it's okay as long as she's happy. Number 5, Zelena and Hades. I think they should have had more time together, and I couldn't stand. I kind of liked Hades at first until he killed Robin, and then I was like, "Boo, Hades! How dare you kill Robin and destroy Outlaw Queen?" But yeah, but I thought they were good together. You know, Zelena, you know, you could even though Hades was evil, you could really see how much she loved her, and Zelena, you could see how much she cared about him as well, but she, in flashbacks when it showed them, she was afraid, she thought he was just going to use her, which is understandable with her past. But then when she sees him again, she's more willing, because she's good now, or, no, I don't think she gets good until the Underworld, you know, becomes officially good until the Underworld. She starts helping them, I think, in the Camelot part, but, um, um, but she's trying, you know, she just had a baby, and she falling for, and she fell for Hades, and I thought they were a good couple, you know, they could have been a great power couple. But if Hades really wanted to end up with Zelena, he shouldn't have tried to hurt her sister, who she was just getting in good, who she was just getting to really know, who she was starting to really care about, because most of her life she hated her sister. Just like Regina hated Zelena most of their life. Well, the part that they've known each other, at least. But, and, Zelena, and that takes courage, what she did. She loved Hades so much, and it takes real courage to, just like what Belle did to Rumple, after he tried to kill Hook, and she, forced him to leave the timeline, to do something like that for the greater good, for all of Storybrooke and everyone she loves, to say goodbye to her true love for what she thought would be forever. And for Zelena, it really was forever. You know, with that crystal, you can't come back. That's why Robin was never able to come back. But Zelena stabbed him with it because he just killed Robin, and Regina made her realize that true love is Robin sacrificed himself to save Regina. it's not what Hades was doing. And it was sad, but she had to, and then she broke down crying, and then Regina and her hugged, and they were both crying, they both just lost their true loves. It was really sad. I really wish Selena would have ended up with someone at the end, Regina, I want her to be happy, but at the same time I can see her with Robin. Selena, even though I liked her with Hades, I probably could see her with someone else, depending on who it was. If I liked the character and I liked the couple, then yeah. Moving on. Apparently I'm tired. Number 4 is Robin and Alice. I really like them together and I wish they were on more. Robin is daughter of Selena. Selena named her daughter Robin after her father, Robin Hood. And Alice, Alice in Wonderland, all that. And they were cute together, showed flashbacks with them and how they met. And I swear, on this show, I swear not one couple started out with, "Hi, you're cute, you wanna go out?" No, it's all like, "I'm gonna beat you senseless," or whatever. Like, Snow and Charming, he put her in a net and she hit him in the head with a rock. And then Neil who, were in, she stole a stolen car that Neil had stolen. And, see, who else? Selena and Hades didn't really have that rough of a start. Who else? Red and Dorothy, I think, yeah, they didn't really get along at first either. Henry and Ella didn't get along at first either. He nearly ran her over with his motorcycle, I think. I think that's how they met. Gina and Robin, he saved her life, but she didn't like him, and then Belle and Rumple, he basically kidnapped her and imprisoned her. So yeah, none of these couples really come off with the greatest starts. But with Robin and Alice, she was spying on their camp, and Alice was, and because she was watching her dad, who she couldn't go anywhere near, which is Hook, but not the Hook. He's the new Hook from a different universe, and that's her dad. And she was watching him, because something happened, so I think Gothel put a spell on them or something, so Hook couldn't be too close to Alice without his heart's giving out. And and then Robin sees her and puts a bow through her. And I really like that, how Robin, had magic, but she didn't really like it, so she gave her magic to Zelena so Zelena could have magic again. And she gave up she sacrificed her magic to save town in season 6. And then Robin decided to try archery because her dad is Robin Hood and she liked it. And then it's been a while since I've seen season 7. I'm currently rewatching all of it because it's been a while since I've seen some of it. Like, I don't really remember the counter-loss storyline because it wasn't that great. That's why I'm just skimming, seeing scenes I want to see, so I kind of remember it. I also don't remember season 6 that much because neither storyline was really that good, in my opinion. And season 7 was better than season 6 and better than Counter-Loss Story, but still, there's a lot I don't remember, so I'm just rewatching it all. I'm currently during the Queen of Darknesses, which is the second half of season 4. That's where I'm at right now. But I think they were kidnapped, and then, Robin showed Alice a picture of her car because she's never seen a car, and it was of Emma's car, the yellow bug, and then she managed to make it appear because she has magic or something. She was like the guardian or whatever, and they were able to escape, and they started falling for each other. And then when Robin came to the town, that they were Kirsten, her and Alice immediately had feelings for each other, and because it's like they knew each other, but they did know each other. You know, just like Snow and David, and
Wow.
I can't think of another couple at the time, but it's like they know each other. Same as Regina and Robin during second grade, they already knew each other, and Regina was like, have we met? And Robin's like, I remember meeting you, but it's because they did meet, they just don't remember. Okay, number 3 is Neil and Emma. I love them together. I do. And the only reason why they killed off Neil is because the only reason why Emma would choose Hook over Neil was if Neil was dead, because Neil is her true love. That's the way I feel. I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way, but I absolutely love Neil as a character, and I love him with Emma. You know, she had an edge with Neil. With Hook, she came this like whiny little, I don't know. But, you know, I just thought Neil brought out the best in her, you know? And I know he hurt her, but it was Pinocchio's fault. But I mean, look how many times Rumple hurt Belle, and they were still good together, you know. And I love them together. But I love Emma and Neil so much. Their meeting was funny. I love Emma's reaction. She was like, "I stole a stolen car," and then again, other police comes, and Neil says he's teaching his girlfriend how to drive stick, and it was funny, and but I love watching flashbacks of them and then them together. You know, I saw a couple of posts that I so agree with. It said one of them was, it showed what did it say? Crap, what did it say? I don't remember. But it'll take me a while to find them, so when I do find them, I will show you pictures in my next video, maybe. Or at least my next Once Upon a Time video. I don't know when my next Once Upon a Time video will be, but we'll see. But yeah, I love watching flashbacks, and I love watching them there in the present. I loved when, Emma told Neil right before she was about to go in that portal when she thought he had died. She said, she said she needed him, that she loved him. And then I love when she found him in Neverland, and she said, I knew the moment. No, it was sometime in Neverland. She told someone, I don't remember who, but she's like, I knew that the moment I saw him again, that I never stopped loving him, which was really sweet. But then when she reunited with him in Neverland and the cage broke open, and they hugged, it was so sweet. Oh yeah, that's what was one of the pictures. It showed, the top picture showed Emma and Neil hugging, and the bottom picture showed Emma and Hook kissing, their first kiss in Neverland, and it said, this is better than this, and I agreed. And the other one, I think I'm remembering, it showed a picture of Neil saying, I just want you to be happy, even if it's not with me, and the second picture was of Hook, and I don't remember what he was saying in the picture, but it said, this is better than this, which I agreed with that too, but I don't remember what he said now, but I know that I agreed with it. But yeah, I just thought they were soulmates and they should have ended up together. And I did like the scene when Emma was going out of Underworld to get Hook, and she dreamt of Neil, and she said that she would have went down there if she knew to get him if she knew that she could. And Neil said it wouldn't have mattered because he was never down there. You know, people only are in the Underworld if they have unfinished business. It's kind of like a purgatory. But Neil didn't. He knew that Emma was safe. He knew that Henry was safe. He knew that Rumple was safe, you know, and he had gotten back on good terms with his dad. So at that point, so he was never down there because he knew that everyone he loved, everyone he cared about, was safe and happy. That's all he cared about. Which, you know, Neil is so sweet. He got the raw end of the deal. I'll never forgive the writers for that. Number 2 is Regina and Robin. They are so cute together. I love them. You know, I love when they show their flashbacks in their present time, and they kind of had a hard time, you know, with Marion coming back, and then Robin chose Regina, which I thought was really sweet. But then he had to leave anyways because of Marion was sick, and the only way for her to live was if she was out of Storybrooke, which later on he found out she was Brazilian all along. And you know, and then he came back and he was with Regina again, and I just think they're perfect together. I love the scene when he comes back in her dream in season 7 finale, and she was like, "Our story was so short," and he said, "It doesn't make it any less epic." And I thought it was so sweet. I cried during that part, happy tears and little sad tears. No, because I love them together, and the only reason why they killed him off was because they wanted to have Regina tear out the evil queen from inside her, and for that storyline. And the only reason why Regina would do that is if Robin had died. Because Robin loved Regina for the good and the bad, and Regina thought that Robin died because she was evil and that she was a villain, and villains don't get happy endings. So she tore it out, which that storyline ended up not being that good. You know, I thought it would have been a lot better. You know, with Regina facing her evil self face to face. And I didn't like how they ended that, turning her good. No, no. They should have had an epic final battle, and not either have evil Regina killed. Actually, no, I don't want her to die, because then Regina would have lost that edge for good. You know, she should have put her back inside her when she was about to lose or something. I don't know, but it could have been a lot better. But yeah, they're soulmates, and I think they should have ended up together, but no. Okay, so number 1, my favorite couple, Belle and Rumple. I love them together. You know, they've had a rough history, as well as Regina Robin. But you know, I mean, it showed an episode with them in the first season, and then they got reunited at the end of that season, and then they were together from seasons 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even though they were on and off a little here and there.
Oh, fucking bitch!
But they had
When's this
history and chemistry.
supposed to start?
The 8th, I think.
What?
What?
At the end of Supergirl, some guy gets sucked into a vortex, and then it says, "To be continued on Crisis on Infinite Earth."
I can't wait to see that episode now.
And apparently, remember that black dude in that armor that keeps showing up every so often?
He's on the Flash right now.
Okay, well, he apparently gave John a test, the whole Malefic and saving Malefic's life. Malefic just left, by the way. But he saved Malefic and all that. Turns out he was the one who put John through a test. He goes, now that you've come to terms with your weaknesses, you realize your weaknesses are your strengths. Now it's going to help you save Infinite Earth. And then all of a sudden, boom, he shows up in front of Lex. He saved Lex's life, and now says, it's time that you become a hero you've been longing to do. He goes, fine. First, let us discuss my sister. And then stop.
Wow.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Oh shit, you're doing a video! Man, you should have told me and I wouldn't have went through all that. I told you that later.
Anyways,
In a little bit we'll play, okay? In a little bit we'll play.
season 2, they had like a fight shortly after, but most of season 2 they were together. Actually, no, that's not true, because after she got shot and then she forgot herself, she forgot Rumple, and so they did kind of break up, but it's not because she wanted to or he wanted to. It's because she didn't remember. She became lazy, became evil again, or mean again, or whatever, to be with her because she wanted that bad guy now. She doesn't want the good guy anymore. 'Cause I didn't really like Lacey. I like Belle. But on season 3, they got Neverland. They were together throughout the Neverland, and they got married at the end of season 3, right? Yeah, after the whole Selena thing. No, and then season 4 they were together until middle when she had to make him leave, and then he came back and she still cared about him, and Will knew that, so they broke up. And in season 5 he wanted to be with her again. She said she couldn't because there's too much broken trust. But then after he found out that he lied again, she realized that it was his first real selfless act. So she ran up and kissed him, and they were together again. And then she found out the deal. She found out she was pregnant. He found out the deal he made with Hades to save Neil when they were young. And she got all mad, but they never actually broke up over it. They just got into a fight, And then she got through that sleeping curse and woke up, and then they did break up because she was mad at him. And then they got back together. They were working at the beginning of season 6. She was all angry, but then they were working together in the second half of season 6. Then they got back together when Kitty was baby again. And then season 7 showed their married life and up until her demise, and it was so sweet. And her death was so sad. And the only reason why they killed her off was because they wanted I lost my train of thought. It was because they wanted to do the storyline where Rumble tried to free herself from the dagger, and they knew the only way to do that was if Belle was dead. I don't know.
Stop me, motherfucker!
But and I really liked Belle's death. It was really, really sad, and I can't watch it without crying. But it shows up all those flashbacks while she's telling the story, and it's just sad, and I don't know. But I'm glad if she finally got her happy ending, and then the finale, it showed them together. He had died, and he was reunited with him, and he was reunited with her, and it showed them dancing. It was really sweet. But they'll always be my favorite characters, and Belle will always be my favorite character altogether. But they're my favorite couple. So that is all for this video. Please like and subscribe, and comment who are your favorite couples. If you agree with this list, or there's anyone you don't like that I mentioned. If there's someone you did like together that I did not mention, and there's a lot of couples I didn't really throw in there, like Aurora and Philip, Ashley and her Prince, and I know there's others I'm probably forgetting. So until next time, my lovelies.